to the Metro Manila Arena here in the Philippines. Our main event should be a good one tonight. 12 rounds of welterweight action. Boy, we expect this to be a big night of action. We spoke with both fighters yesterday. Fireworks anticipated here tonight. Let's see.
And he's up across the ring, fighting out the red corner, Mamba.
All right, fellas, let's have a good clean fight. Touch him up and let's go.
Round number one, scheduled for the championship distance of 12. What's the worst kind of situation you can get yourself into when you're fighting a guy who you know has superior hand speed?
You start thinking too much, Joe. You start second-guessing yourself. You start being a little hesitant.
So he decides to go downstairs early on, and I think he'll be happy with that decision later on.
Well, it tells you that he's a well-prepared fighter. His corner came in here with a good game plan. They understood what they had in front of him. A guy that's going to move a little bit. Start going downstairs, taking the air out of the tires, and later on, he'll be in front of you.
Keep moving.
Last 10 seconds of this first round. Black Mamba's last round to me, Teddy, completely ineffective. His accuracy way off the mark, throwing punches, but lost the round.
Joe, talking about being off the mark. If you're traveling outside, you're lost. You need a map to find your way. He needs a map right now to find his way. He needs some direction.
Here we go. Round two is underway. And now you see the southpaw pulling the trigger with the straight left. Well timed by Black Mamba. He took a step back, landed the counter punch.
Exactly what he wanted to do.
Halfway through this round here. Heading into this fight, we talked about what each man can do offensively. What each man wants to do is have varied punches throughout.
Exactly, and what he doesn't want to do. He doesn't want to be predictable.
Good flush shot upstairs. Good combination to the head. A well-placed left hand up top. And that round comes to an end. And you know, I've turned to you many times throughout our careers broadcasting together and said, why is this guy not throwing punches? I just don't get it, Ted.
Oh, there's two reasons usually. One is he's not in shape. In this case, I think he's in shape. He doesn't want to throw. I know that boggles your mind too. What do you mean he doesn't want to throw? You're thinking to yourself, he's a fighter. He's in the ring. He knows that he has to throw punches. But if he throws punches, he also has to put himself in a position where the guy's going to throw back. That means he has to take more chances. And some guys would rather not take those chances.
Come on! He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. Hey, I know he's not in great shape, but he's doing a very good job now all of a sudden of defending himself. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. Seconds to go in this third round. And that's the end of round three.
You need to move your head side to side, okay? I want to see that head. Where's your body work? Get the body.
Black Mama's ahead on Teddy Cincinnati scorecard as we take a peek at those scores for the first time here today. Round number 4 just underway. After 3 rounds, he finds himself up just a round, but nothing really to pull away early on. Good left hand able to land. "90 seconds to go in round number 4. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Diaz. Blocks the headshot. Well, you can tell he's being patient, waiting for a countering opportunity. Teddy, what does he have to think about laying that trap?
All he has to do is think a little bit like I do at tax season with my accountant. I don't want to go into that office. You know, my accountant's standing at the door. He's waiting for me to come in there. I want a rebate. And that's what he wants. He wants a rebate. He wants a counter. He's stepping back, and he's waiting for the guy to come to him. So he's the one who gets his way.
This round comes to an end. It's very easy to note here that he wasn't landing a lot of punches. Now he was throwing a lot, but he wasn't landing a lot. Is that because of his opponent's defense, or is he just not that accurate of a puncher?
No, it's a combination. First of all, his opponent's pretty slick in there. Pretty good at bobbing, weaving a little bit, slipping a little bit, making himself a difficult target, but his punch is a little wide. He needs to shorten them up.
Flush shot, the left hand came in. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. 90 seconds to go here in this round. And now he brings the left hand upstairs.
Come on, kid, focus.
Just 10 seconds to go in this round. This round comes to an end. A round in which this fighter threw a lot of punches, didn't land a lot of punches. I'll tell you, what advice can you give to him if you're the trainer?
Well, first of all, deal with the psychological part. Joe, don't forget, 75% of this game is psychological. Don't let him get discouraged, because even though he's not going to say nothing, in his head he's starting to get discouraged. Just say to him, hey, listen, you're going to catch him. Let's shorten him up a little bit. And you know what? He's moving his head, so go to the body. Because now you're going to hit him a little in the body, because the body's not moving.
Carries that punch away. Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here today?
Well, 2 aspirin and then, actually I would say a little counterpunching would be just what the doctor ordered.
That's a better prescription for him. Oh, and they decide to trade there. Just not there. Straight right hand off the mark. Took a shot. Now he gives a left. That was another great round from him. He seems so fresh, Teddy. I can't imagine what kind of training camp he had to be this fresh this late in the fight.
Well, I can't imagine. You know, I had my spies in there. They were telling me that they took a page out of the training book of the great Rocky Marciano. They went into the swimming pools during the day, and they were doing punching for a half an hour underwater. That is one of the reasons you're seeing the results you're seeing tonight.
Back to the body.
At the halfway point of round 7. Committing now to the left hand. Good straight shot. Good defensive skill. He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well. Black Mamba showing us a real real solid skill set here with his head movement. Teddy, how much of that is just natural athletic ability and instinct, and how much of that is being trained?
Well, most of it's trained well. If I take a guy off the street, Joe, and he hasn't been taught anything, he's going to throw punches. But usually he's not going to have a good defense. That's something that has to be attained. That's something that has to be taught. This guy has been taught good defensive fundamentals.
First half of this fight has been very, very easy to score. You have him up big, as we see on your scorecard. That doesn't necessarily mean the second half of the fight's going to go that way, though.
No, it doesn't. What he needs to do is watch that movie, The Gambler. I think it was The Gambler with James Caan, where, you know, he went to sleep and he was ahead with all his games that he bet on. Then he woke up and he caught up to see how much money he won. They told him, you owe 30 grand. He goes, what do you mean I was ahead? We don't pay you off at halftime.
Let's see some more head movement. Move your head.
Last 10 seconds of the 8th round.
Still not moving enough. Move.
And this round comes to an end. Black Mama's in a position now where he should be able to bring home a win. If things stay the way they are, he's clearly headed towards a win.
Yeah, I have my head on my scorecard, but he has to make sure he doesn't, like in football, go into that defense. If he starts just moving, just staying away a little bit, now the things that were keeping his opponent from coming in that front door, well, guess what? They're not there no more. His opponent could get back into this fight.
Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head.
Move your head.
Halfway through the 9th round.
Pace yourself.
A little give and take, and here comes the left hand.
You're still not moving enough.
10 clicks of the top. So that round comes to an end. Yet another round where he came up short. It just didn't happen. Desperation time's got to be approaching.
Yeah, it's kind of like our crew members, you know, when we see them at the bar and it's happy hour, and you know, you double up on the drinks. Well, guess what, Joe? It's time to double up. You need 2 or 3 right now. You got to really go after it.
Oh, he just misses with that headshot. He has found his groove with this right hand.
Pace yourself.
Took a shot, now he gives a left. Halfway through round 10. Good flush, straight left hand. Oh, and he comes back with an uppercut there for getting hit. Black Mamba's defense has been just unbelievable tonight. I mean, Teddy, he takes such appreciation in seeing a guy putting forth his craft like this.
Yeah, you do, and that's why he's able to have such a long career. That's why he's able to be, you know, so consistently good, because he doesn't take a lot. He doesn't get worn out. He's fresh.
1, 2.
Let's look at Teddy's scorecard here as we open up this 11th round, and obviously it's much the same. You can see that he's trailing by a significant margin. Now, Teddy, you can also see something else. He does look fairly fresh. He does look like he's got something left.
And he's got to use it. And you got to ask him, if you're in that corner, you got to say, what did we train for? I mean, look, you're in great shape. What are we going to save it? Go out there and spend it.
90 seconds to go in this 11th round. Last 10 seconds of this 11th round. Kenny, you've been on both sides of this before, but right now, it's the side where you're looking up. You're sitting back with a fighter who's coming off of a round where you just clearly say he's losing the fight. What do you say to him to get him back in?
Oh, you have to tell him the truth. You have to tell him that you need a knockout. Or a big round where you have him on the floor a couple of times. That's a good start. And the only way that's going to happen is you got to start taking risks. You got to be more aggressive.
Really frustrating his opponent now. Black Mamba's so defensively sound, it doesn't make for an easy target.
No, it doesn't. And it makes for a very frustrating night for his opponent. I see his opponent now, if you notice, he's getting a little tentative. He's afraid to let the punches go because when he misses, he's worried he's going to leave it open.
Scored well up top. Final minute of the final round. Black Mamba's impressing the judges and himself with that right hand. And they will bring it home in the last 10 seconds of this final round. A consistently strong performance tonight.
You don't have to be a calculus major to score this one. Just put those 10 nines together.
And our ring announcer is standing by with the official decision. So unanimous decision win by Black Mamba. That's the way we saw it all night long. The judges agree.